Good afternoon and welcome to this edition of Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Lauren Baker, filling in for Mike Scott today. And it's getting hotter and hotter out there, and luckily we're here with Vinny Latham of the West Coast Solar Systems. And he's here to tell us all about how we can utilize our buck for the heat and how to maybe why you should go solar as opposed to not, and just dying and having your PG&E bill get higher and higher. So welcome, Vinny.
Thank you for having me. It's really cool to be here.
We're so happy to have you.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, as you said, my name is Vinny. West Coast Solar System is my company. I've been doing solar for a few years now, more than I'd like to imagine. Wow, actually. But it's a really cool business because it's something that everybody's already buying anyway. You're already buying power no matter what you do. You can't get rid of a power bill. But with solar, many times you're going to save money from day one, and you're actually building value in your home. So it's
Really?
like a win-win either way you go. It's really cool.
I'm just curious, how does that add value to the home you already have if you're the homeowner?
Well, basically, you're adding the value of the solar system if you're purchasing it.
Oh,
so
okay.
there is value in that. If you ever sell the house, you also have the benefit of saying, hey, you know what, if you come here and buy my house as opposed to my neighbor's house who doesn't have solar, you won't have a power bill or a very reduced power bill. So side by side, two houses exactly the same. One has a PG&E bill that's $300 and one has a solar system that's taken that away. You're going to buy the one with no power bill.
That's amazing. And ours, is solar something that's fairly affordable to invest in? Because I know some people can be intimidated thinking it's really expensive, but I know that it pays for itself in the end.
It used to be one of those things that it was really only for the rich. Technology has gotten a lot better. It's become a lot cheaper, especially with government incentives right now. You buy a solar system, you're going to get a 30% tax credit from the government. So basically that means if you have a $20,000 system, you're going to get $6,000 back as a tax credit, which helps pay for the system.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot more affordable. And many times with financing options that we have, it's going to cost you less than what you're paying for power anyway. So when I first did solar, it was you have to have a bill of $150 or more to make it worth it. Generally now, it's if you're paying for power, we can help you go solar. You just kind of have to plan for the future a little bit better, as opposed to, paying $40 a month or $100 a month to PG&E. You take that money and pay it towards your solar, and eventually you won't have power bills anymore.
That's amazing. Now, do you have specials coming up that maybe we should know about in case people are watching, I think that could be something I would invest in? Is there a special that would maybe put the cherry on top?
We actually do right now. We try to run specials around holidays, and the 4th of July is coming up, so we're doing our Independence Day celebration. And right now, anybody who goes solar before the 15th of July is actually going to get a $1,000 rebate.
Whew.
At the end. After it's installed, they're going to get $1,000 back to spend on whatever they want to spend it on. So
That's amazing.
it's one of our biggest promotions yet. So 4th of July is my favorite holiday.
Oh, is it?
It really is.
Oh, why is that?
I like fireworks.
Everything related to heat.
Yeah.
But that's so cool. Ooh, I dropped my pen. Sorry about that. But that's pretty cool, though. So, how can people contact you if they're interested in buying solar?
Well, they can go to our website, which is www.westcoastsolarsystems.com. They can also call me. My phone number is 869-8830. Email address, Vinny, spelled like it is on the screen at the bottom, at westcoastsolarsystems.com. You can reach me that way, so anyway, that way.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Do you have any other questions?
I do. Well, why should we go solar if we're still not convinced?
Well, if you're still not convinced, the thing is some of our financing options that, it used to be you had to get a loan, or a lot of companies do leasing, really not benefits in doing it those ways. The loan is okay if it's the only thing you can do, but we have financing options called PACE financing. And what that is instead of you getting a traditional loan, like going to your bank and getting a loan, it's kind of like your property gets the loan. So it's not going to affect your ability to borrow in the future. So if you have to buy a car, you're not going to have a $30,000 loan on your thing and say, oh, we can't give you a car because you're paying for your solar. This is so your house gets a loan. And also because of the way it pays back, you pay it back through your property taxes. And so you can actually get tax benefits through the whole time that you're paying for your system, as opposed to just the 30% tax credit. You can actually write off at least the interest and possibly the whole payment, depending on which program you go with. So you can actually save money throughout the whole time.
That's awesome.
It's really, really cool. And right now, if you do some of those programs, because of the way they're set up, you won't have a payment until next December, 2017.
Wow. That's
So you can wipe out
fascinating.
your power bill and not even pay anything for your solar until next year.
Wow, imagine the Christmas gifts you can get with that money.
It's pretty crazy. So
Well, thank you so much for being here, Vinny. It's been fascinating talking with you about the magic and the wonders of solar. We hope you'll be back to talk more about it as you have more specials in the future, maybe every holiday or hopefully more
course.
frequently than that.
Yeah.
But stay right here on Central Valley Business. We'll be right back after these messages.